Hello, my favorite tech fans. I'm Kelly Basie, and this is another week of the Gem Factor. So we wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where'd the sound go? All right, anyways, I don't know where the sound went. Bam, boom, here we are. It's the Gem Factor. And this is another week where we feature a job based off of many different awesome characteristics, a job that you want to quit your current one for. Now, if you haven't seen it, you're in luck because you're probably going to put in your notice today after you talk to one of us. But really, maybe tomorrow. Actually, probably tomorrow. Because we're going to feature something that we talk about the salary, we talk about, the perks of the job, talk about the tech stack, all as it relates to you. And we've probably been trying to get a hold of you for many months, years, days, minutes. Who knows? We're recruiters. We call you. But we have something of urgency to talk about, and it's for this role. So listen up. Just get your popcorn. It's not going to be that long. Watch this video, and then what you do is you call us or email us and just apply or something so that you quit your job for this one. So get ready. This week's job is a network administrator. Woo! Bring it around town. Okay, so what's the tech stack? Well, we need at least 3 years experience in the following. Large enterprise environment. So we're not talking like, I manned a 5-person office, their network stuff. I don't even know why you would have a network person there. Not a 20-person office, not even a 100-person. We need like a large enterprise. We're talking multi-millions of dollars, $1 billion, sometimes even industry. So millions of dollars, okay? Also, expertise in Cisco. If you don't know what Cisco is, this is probably not the role for you, okay? And Cisco products, all ranging within the network side, this is for you. And lastly, design and troubleshooting, okay? If you've taken place in starting to kind of map out what the infrastructure looks like for somebody, but then also obviously doing the fixes and when something breaks down or support maintenance, it's for you as well. So experience within layer 2 and layer 3 protocols within networking. So for instance, ready? VTP, DTP, VLAN. You can tell I'm a network administrator. That's one of them. Some of the static, some of the OSPF, TCP IP. Okay. Again, if you don't know what any of those are, like me, then you're probably not a network administrator. If you do, and you're looking to change jobs or find something that's a better skill set, well, then this is for you. Plus, if you have been really kind of a go-to person more recently, like your boss can just like trust you with the project. Great, we need somebody like this here. They'll pay more for people like you too. So if you've had experience being, go-to and not just only supporting the same laptop over and over again, perfect, we need you. So overall, we rank this tech stack out of a 10, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for tech stack. Again, they're working with the latest and greatest Cisco. It's a really good opportunity to get much more deeper into all of that. So next we move to salary. So salary, we tell you what the salary is here, folks. We do. We just don't tell you the client because we want you to call us. So salary-wise, around 70K. 70K with steady raises, and that's the important part. You can definitely depend that there's going to be raises here. It's such a large organization, and there's history of that. So 70K starting you off with, and this is actually in the healthcare industry, hence the large enterprise side. So their healthcare, for benefit side, rocks your socks off, okay? Talking fireworks rocks, like big bang boom rocks plans, okay? And also their PTO. Their PTO is accrual based, so you don't take vacations very often, maybe your first year or two. You get to keep accruing it, and also just coming in and working some extra stuff, you get to accrue, that pay time off. So what do we rank this? Well, probably a little bit lower than I'd like to see on that salary. So I actually give it like a 7 out of 10. For a network admin, comfortably speaking, usually 75 to 80. But if it's your second job, it's perfect. So 7 out of 10 to just kind of get into more exposure to Cisco. This is great. Oh, we pause. And if it's your first time thinking, what the heck is Emerald RG? Well, that's our Twitter, folks. We're Emerald Resource Group, hence the RG. And we feature way more jobs on our Twitter feed, on our Facebook and LinkedIn, besides our website, emeraldresourcegroup.com. We feature way more on there, and we also tweet some articles, we post some videos, we do a little bit of everything, but it's fun, it's exciting, we'd like you to engage with us. And this is also the time when we introduce the recruiter that would be working specifically on this role, and so we introduce Tim. Tim, he just appeared out of nowhere. Tim Frater, heavy in the infrastructure space, knows his stuff, actually knows his client very well, has been working with them for quite some time. He's the person you're going to want to contact, so it's very easy. Tim at emeraldresourcegroup.com. He'll keep smiling, and Tim never wears a tie. I mean, that was just for that picture. He's casual, fun, eager to talk to you. Okay, guys? So don't be intimidated by that red tie. Tim. See ya, Tim. Okay, so we go on to growth. So back to the gems. What about this particular role and the industry and the company itself is growing, and that's enticing for you, again, to put in your notice for this job? Well, within the last 7 years, this company has grown 50%. In the last 7 years, the company's grown 50%. It's doing well. It's stable, and it's only going up, okay? Again, industry, because the company's growing, industry being healthcare, only on the rise. People are getting older. Unfortunately, people are getting sicker. There's just things going on. There's mosquitoes coming to town and biting everybody. I don't know. There's always something, and, here we are. Healthcare, it's going to be in the need. So stable industry from a job perspective. And you get to really join a team that is going to foster your growth, mentor who you are as a person, but challenge you. So learn from some of the really and truly like the best in the industry, kind of soak in all that knowledge, and then take on projects of your own and maybe even your own site. Sound exciting? Sound impossible? Well, only if you believe and you talk to Tim. He'll tell you everything about it. Okay, so because of that, we give this actually a 10 out of 10 on growth opportunity. That's a strong ranking for something like this, especially the infrastructure side. So 10 out of 10 ranking growth. Next, we move to flexibility. Well, customers first in a lot of the networking side, and you should know that if you're already in it. So are you flexible? Like if you want to eat your lunch, but your biggest client is or your biggest site or something, 500 people are down in their network. No, your job is to support the clients or the customers of this, company or whoever. So because that's driven, there's not a, flexibility standpoint. It's not as flexible like me. Nobody's going to, I don't know, unless the building's on fire, they'll maybe need me. But even then, I'll call 911, okay? You are 911. Get it? Okay. Ongoing support. You're going to have to, provide that support, even sometimes travel if necessary. So, which brings us to, it's only local travel, though. So, we're only talking about Northeast Ohio. We're not talking about cross-country, across the world. We're talking about really Northeast Ohio-ish. And that's, I think, probably the best circumstance you can have. I know some guys that are literally flying out to South America where their plant is or something like that. This is all local. So because of that, it's a bit of flexibility just because of the nature of the job, but you got to be on call, when the time is right. So we give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for flexibility. Can I tell you a secret? Most of our networking and infrastructure roles aren't that flexible, okay? They're just not. But that's pretty strong, 7 out of 10. We move on. Oh. Stingray Tech, who's that? You're thinking, I'm just learning about these jobs and then all these new people. Well, they're real stingrays, and they come to fix the bugs on your computer. Just kidding. No, Stingray Tech, they're the video guys. They're the people that put on this beautiful Hollywood production every week, and they love just supporting our vision for you. They understand that we want to get out these awesome jobs to the public so that they know about them. We get more people in jobs that they love and hate instead of hating their lives over, and that they're actually productive. They understand all that, and so they're looking for people like you to also pass on their mission. And if you know of anybody that needs any sort of video production work, be it a training tool or, be it filming a commercial or whatever, talk to them, stingraytech.com. They truly are the video experts. Next, move on to perks. So what about this particular role is, a nice little perk about it? Well, minimal supervision, I'd say, is a perk. Do you currently, I'm talking to you right now, do you have a boss that breathes down your neck? Or they don't trust you to make a single move unless they check it, you check with them first? Horrible, right? So this job, minimal supervision, like the leadership will train you, but then they say, fly away, little bird, and do your thing. I think that's pretty empowering, right? Also, the name carries the perks. So once you find out about who this company is and what they're doing, Tim, he'll tell you, Tim at emeraldresourcegroup.com. Tim will tell you about it, but you'll understand. You get a lot of perks for just being part of this larger network. No pun intended. Okay, network, get it. I also know many folks here that work here, and some of them, few of them, have actually only had one job, and it's been with this company, and they've been there for over 10 years each, which, great. Some of them longer, and that shows a lot about it when you actually have friends and trusted, friends and peers that enjoy what they do. Lastly, visibility is a perk. If you've always just wanted, again, to be that trusted factor in an organization, but actually have your say, not have to wait for the manager to say what you were thinking and whatever. You have the ability to create your path and say what's on your mind and contribute. The leadership is looking for somebody that contributes. So given all that, we give it a 10 out of 10 for perks because of all that and more. Okay, and last but not least is the coolness factor. So this company, award-winning, and not only award-winning within the healthcare side, but also within the leadership and within the way that they handle customer support. Award-winning, we're talking nationwide award-winning, and I don't think if a company was a bad company to work for, you'd win awards, right? So that's just showing the name of the brand and the legacy it's creating. Also, it's always something new because it's a large company. There's different paths you can go from here, and every month kind of looks different in some ways. And so because of that, you can just not look forward to same desk, same cubicle, same button you're hitting every day. I don't know. I don't really know what that is, but always new problems to solve. Keeps you busy, right? And training and certifications are also on the horizon for you. So let's say you know so much Cisco, but you needed to get a little bit more in XYZ. They'll train you. You can get certified if you haven't yet already on the company's dime. Doesn't get much better than that. So coolness factor, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for coolness. I always say if you can bring your dog or your cat or wear your slippers, maybe you can wear your slippers there, but something little. If they have an ice cream store, they don't have that in this company headquarters. It's healthcare related. Get it? They're not gonna feed you, pump ice cream into your veins, but they will take care of you. So we give it a 9 out of 10 for coolness. It's pretty good firm. So what do we give this final ranking? Well, let's add it up here. The moment you always wait for. 51 out of 60. Higher than the average. Above 50. Strong ranking, folks. So what do? We apply. You. Talking to you. If you've listened this long, you now are interested. I know you are. Or if you're not interested, you know somebody who will be. So you're going to tell them to apply. So go on our website, emeraldresourcegroup.com. Look under Network Administrator. You'll find it. You'll see Tim's name. You can just send in your resume that way, or you can contact Tim directly at his email address, tim@emeraldresourcegroup.com. Call us on our main line. Tweet this, repost it, do what it takes to let's get the right people in front of this role if it's not for you. And guarantee next week you'll find something that you're way more interested in. If it's not networking, probably a development role or probably a leadership role, et cetera, et cetera. So with that, this is the Gem Factor. I'm here every week. My name's Kelly Basie. I will see you then. Have a great one.